Greetings everyone, and Great here for another HBars 4 replay. Spawn bottom left side as Magenta Mongols, we have a foreign name. Spawn top right side as the pink English with LoueMT. Let's see now. Let's first cover each player's economic benefits. The English have an incredibly farming economy. Their farms are cheaper, 37 food wood per farm, so they're much more efficient even than Mongol pastures, as well as they can be improved by nearby mills, so they're making them even better than even collecting up deer. The Mongols have no population housing requirements. However, they don't receive any real economic benefits besides that. Raiding is a little bit hit or miss, and most time people do not spend any stone on the economic benefits. Though in my opinion, they should at least get the first set, as it does give them a good base of income. We have the deer stone here, which will actually help out with some wood collection with a faster movement speed on his villagers, but that's about it. It's a really minor effect. And now, with feudal age going up for both players, let's talk about what units we may see in the feudal age. We do have, of course, the English are able to pull out some longbow and the man-at-arms. Man-at-arms can be very difficult to deal with. Keshiks are pretty good against man-at-arms, but all you need to do is mix in man-at-arms with his spearman with his man-at-arms. Those Keshiks will have some severe trouble. We now have a pair of Keshiks deployed on the field. Keshiks, the two unique units for the Mongols is, of course, the Magadai and the Keshik. The Magadai are generally worthless the entire game, so we probably won't see any of them. And the Keshiks, of course, a cheaper heavy cav. Well, cheaper but weaker heavy cav compared to, say, early knights and royal knights. They're cheaper, they cost 200 rather than 240. They have less health and less damage. They still maintain the 3-3 armor, however. We could see this wood line is exposed. Keshiks now charge on forward. Hopefully they get the charge attack on the same target. They do back off. The Icon does see a bit of fire there. This town center is an arrow. This wood line's entire being covered with the arrows, and do have some town center up here as well. The Mongols looks like doesn't appear to invest into a second town center. We do also have. Oh, look at this is a little bit different. These trade posts spawn in weird positions. They're usually in the corner, but not in this variant of the map. They do get a nice villager kill there. He needs to start hitting these villagers quite a bit. He does pull out a lot of Keshiks here. But he has placed the trade caravan like this. This appears to be longer than the side of the map, so it's likely potentially around 65 to 70 gold income, I'm guessing. 71, very nice. Usually if it's on the side of the map to the edge of the map, it's around 66 with the 10 plus 10% gold, so it's like 60. So it is a bit more efficient, but this is incredibly dangerous. This trade post is Nex's opponent. Additionally, has not gone for the silver tree, so these are full cost caravans, 60-60. And plus the same rate. These caravans are very population efficient, but they're going to be expensive and highly, highly harassable. The Mongols have no real way of protecting them. Though they can be improved in nearby outposts. Got another outpost here. The English player is of course gone for second town center, which makes it so he will be defensive and designed for hyper defensive. So, oh, I was gonna say Pink may not be aware of it, but Pink is aware of it. If he's paying attention to it, that's another matter. So right now, and the English has an easy access path to that trade post. All he needs to do is send over a handful of spearmen and hit right there, and he will lock down his opponent's trade. He can do a short trade in return, but it's still not good. This is incredibly risky. Let's see how many traders they pull out in the field. He does have 6, so now he gets a little bit extra food with his trade. So he gets 7 food per trade. Keshiks do see a bit of fire there. He's going for this outpost with a deer stone. He does have the Yam network immediately, so these archers will move at a pretty good pace. These archers will be very useful against these spearmen. May want to see some longbowmen just to fire arrows over this hedge line. Their extra range will be very useful to hit these forces. Keshiks are on a patrol move there. Spearmen, however, are still good counter to them. He's trying to wall up this area, which prevents some harassment from this angle. Oh, I just realized something. Look at the map. This is where all the English forest deposits are. He has his wood deposit, and there's the small ones over here, the large ones over here. So the English player would need the eye to expand over that direction for a good forest tree wood collection. Over here, he can make use of these trees, but still not that great. He does actually need to expand down here. At least right there. It's very tenuous for both players. We have 9 traders here. One more, he'll get tier 2. I would say don't go past 20 traders at this point in time. It's expensive and very, very high risk, high reward situation for the Mongols. Right now, the civilian count's quite even. The English will have a slight advantage. The Mongols, of course, killed off 2 civilians. Villagers do build faster than trade caravans. 20 seconds of exposure, 25. Each trade caravan, however, is worth more than a single villager collecting gold, so he probably doesn't need to collect out any more villagers on gold than that. Single horseman now eyeing to harass. Kesh now running down back south. You may want to get out some more outposts along the trade path to get these guys collecting up get some better resource collection from those trade caravans. This outpost does have an arrow slit. I got more harassing horsemen. It is a good idea to perhaps put a station of small garrison spearmen here, as well up here. Just maybe just 5 to prevent the onesie-twosie horsemen, and later on knights. Keshik's now rotating around. Ink should be able to see all this because this mining camp is getting hit by arrows at least. Some of these villages are very exposed. And got these horsemen now over here. You start getting these horsemen that are trying to go up north and just throw them off the side. It's one reason why I say you need to keep a small garrison of spearmen next to each point, because there's no way to protect them with palisade walls as the Mongols. Let's take out that trader there, which did deny him this 10 traders. Dalak Doggo was put down. There's a couple outposts here. Archers now push way forward. Not a good item against horsemen, but they're in large enough number that should be decent. No blacksmith research. Got Colosseum Pierce Armor now, which would be great for the Keshiks to withstand the town center fire. More so than seeing longbow fire. These horsemen will go down. Trying to go for these villagers. They got tied up in the terrain. There's some exposed villagers there. And with that Pulse 1 Pierce Armor is on the way, so the town center arrows will do some extra damage. He needs to use the Mongol speed arrow to get these guys out of there. Going to receive some spear hits. He took some spear hits there. Lost a couple Keshiks, took a lot of damage on some other ones. He does throw most of the wind is went inside the town, into that tower there. Very nice. That's the horseman there. Does have some Keshiks here. They may want to put them more closer to the trade post. Archer gets some good hits there. Does lose some Keshiks inside this tower there. Looks like 1 carcass, maybe 2. Keshik finds the scout there. We got a good number of farms here as well. The English player is playing, I wouldn't say too defensively, but right now the Mongol players doing a good job corralling him. Oh, those Keshiks are gone. They're hitting the villagers, not the trade caravans. It's better that the villagers go down rather than trade caravans. And he's a little bit too close to the town center. I can understand trying to torch down these palisade walls for a bit extra health, but it's just simply too close to the town center. Town center arrows are firing on in. He just needs to keep a garrison here. Mongol players pretty close to advancing the next age. Some of these trader caravans are going down. Kesh is not pushing way down south. Doesn't have the gears close to the Ovo. More of these trade caravans have gone down. He's got a good number. We got 8 civilians killed versus 5. At least there's at least 2 villages there. All the rest were trade caravans, much more expensive trade caravans. Spearman advancing forward. He's a good damage from the Spearman. These archers are a good support against them. I wonder if he has siege engineers. He does not have siege engineers. Horsemen charging forward. Keshiks will counterattack. Archers in the mix, everything. The Khan's not in this. Oh, the Khan is in this region. Could use the arrow to improve the rate of fire of his archers. Let's use the arrow now. The Kurultai is being blown through. He may have been trying to hold out for the defense arrow, but that was not possible. Sometimes you have to use when you can. For all those archers, there was no tomorrow. The Kesh is now being forced back. He has to stay away from the Spearmen. Horsemen in pursuit. Now got the Kurultai. You could probably go ahead and get the improved siege engineers, get out some more archers, more melee units, deploy them on the front line, and establish a siege camp. Since the Kurultai damage benefits do infect siege units. Here's just got siege engineers for the English. He's going to try to save this outpost, or at least try to kill the horseman who has the opportunity. And now got the veteran Keshik research there. He got some longbowmen as well, very nice. The Kurultai is advancing forward now. He's collecting some of these field berries. Oh, got a pair of horsemen here. Not sure if they killed off any more workers. Looks like not. Currently right now he does have 13. He needs to get at least 2 more in order to get out his max out trade benefits. So he gets a little bit extra wood. Actually, is it extra gold? Extra gold. Trader, you're seeing quite a bit of fire there. And Trader does go down. That's why you need to keep a garrison there. Kurultai has been put on the front line, gains some extra health regen onto the Keshiks. We also got some men-at-arms put on the field. Men-at-archer research on the way. And the rate of those trade caravans is good. Man-at-arms is going to be an excellent item this time. There's just the defense arrow. I'm not sure if he has an improved defense arrow. No, he did not. Or any, did not have whistling arrows. Whistling arrows is a very important research, and I think people don't go for it soon enough. Especially, you should have it by the time you get Castle Wage, because 12 seconds of +2/+2 armor is incredibly good. Keshiks has now saved his traders, what remains of them. Has 12 at the moment. And needs to take off the exotic doggo, as well as get a gear over there. A gear maybe? Nope, I don't see a gear moving over there. Man-at-arms getting some great damage on in. He's trying to go with the white tower for defensive placement. Does interrupt the villagers there. Khan has gone down. His arrow is probably on cooldown either way. White tower going up. Got the man-at-arms here getting some great damage on in with a +2 plus extra damage from the Kurultai, giving him +4 damage, as well as some good health regen. Okay, now the English villagers starting to go on down. The white tower looks like it will be completed. He has killed off 13 of his opponent's workers, and Pink has killed off 10. So overall, there's more workers killed for the Mongols, but there's probably higher quality workers, more worker damage killed. Traders were more expensive. More of those have went down, so overall more kill costs was for the English. Let's read back at the Kurultai, eyeing for this forward emplacement. Still doesn't have siege engineers. Does get siege engineers for the line of field. Siege engineers, perfect. And side note as well, if you ever wonder, the improved research. Oh, those units are going to go down. This is risky trying to clean up these forest puppers there. But if you're ever curious, you can get the improved research started and then change out and then move the OVO to another location. And if the OVO is destroyed, it still does the improved research. So you can clear up the research and then get the OVO start rebuilding somewhere else if you need to replace your OVO. We have blacksmith over here, and it's actually a little bit of vision will help spot this stuff. He has not put out outposts along the line either. It is expensive, but does improve your income. And now with improved siege engineers, he's able to pull out some Mangonel. New columns risen, very nice. And the Mangonel will get the damage benefits from the Kurultai, as well as traction trebuchets improved by the White Tower to hit the White Tower could be useful as well. And some of these guys need some medics. The Mongols also really need to get out the relics claimed from back home, because with Tide Barn, that gives you an extra amount of stone. Say you claimed up 3 relics, that's 90 stone. Actually, no, with improved resource barn, that give you up to 135 stone per minute. Mangonel now deployed on the field. And looks like some of these spearmen are hitting some of these traders. You will get a good spear brace there. Takes out all those spearmen, because there's a superior number of Keshiks there. We do now have some traction trebuchets being put on the field. That'll be useful as sieging on the White Tower. Got an outpost here, now for spotting, but for the Nightwalker Castle, so I suppose the White Tower can also provide that. Another traction trebuchets being put on the field. Traction trebuchets, they're weaker, cheaper, but they hit faster. I think regular trebuchets do what, 400 damage versus buildings, as well as higher base damage. Keshiks starting to push on forward. We got a good number of spearmen for defense, and these Keshiks are wounded. They need to get to that Kurultai and get some healing. Speaking of which, he needs to get those man-at-arms over that region to save his trade. Yep, man-at-arms now being transferred over there. Very good. The archers could come over as well. But these Keshiks are wounded. You may want to get these traders off. You just only need to set them off the side here. They only care about where they first start and where they first end. They don't care if they get interrupted when it comes to the income. And he probably should get up to 20 traders there, just so he gets there's no benefits in order not to lose his trading income. The Kurultai does heal up siege units, so these traction trebuchets need to fall back. They're getting hit by a Spring Guard fire. We got Spring Guard for the Mongol player here as well. And the health regen is coming handy. That's why I say the Kurultai is best to use to set up a siege camp, because your opponent has to attack into it, as well as buy your siege units some good benefits. And he's inside these berries there, preventing him from getting hit. And some of these Keshiks were pretty damaged. He only has +1 pierce armor on the Keshiks as well, so they're taking a lot of damage from these longbows. The longbows do also network cast there. Some of these villages are being picked off by the spearmen. Very, very nice. Get that one-way task on in. Luckily that resumes trading flooding. We start trading. It's so nice. Keshiks aren't going down. There's simply too many longbows in this region. Man-arms not engaging. All these villagers are dead. Khan's been killed. Mangonel not set on up. We're trying to go for another outpost here. There's a spring guard replacement here. Mangonel finds a good shot there. Man-at-arms taking out these spearmen. And be taking out these spearmen as well. I think he should just keep a handful of man-arms there. We also got some spearmen put up on the Mongol player. Just regular spearmen, not even hardened spearmen. Outposts are going down. Some of these villagers are going down. He's doing a good job putting those horse puppers. Does have a good number of sheep pastures there. I still recommend you keep one pile of space in between your town center and your pastures as a help with movement. And looks like the aggressive trade's starting to go on down. Spring Golds will be focused on by the Keshiks. And I've got a large number of heavy armor here. And got some man arms here as well. They're good against the horsemen as well. Trying to push his way forward. Maganel finds a good hit there on these archers. Man arms trying to focus down this Maganel. Maganel's doing a good job of running away. I don't think he may get the Maganel. The bear is becoming a bit of a problem once again. Does take it out. I think he should just take the rest of these traders, just throw them this trade line there, because I don't think he can keep that area secure anymore. Won't be very efficient whatsoever. You know, redeploy the market over here. But it'll be much safer going like this and even around here than trying to go over here. Another pair of horsemen right there. That's why I say keep a garrison. He's been sending his horsemen onesie-twosies, so 3-4 spearmen right there will be fine. And he has plenty of population space for it. Because one thing is great about Mongols, you can go for a lot of light units early on. You can get a nice army of light units of spearmen, archers, not in the feudal age. You don't have to worry about quality in order to maintain your housing efficiency. You don't have to worry about that. More traders do go down. He's down to 8. Man, I was pushing forward. They do have their ironclad, armor-clad. They still need one more hack armor. And this will really lock down that trade, a keep there. It's throwing up a lot of villagers into it, 27. There's still plenty of gold deposits for Magenta claimants into the map since he's not really been touching it all too much. More Maganel's been put on the field, though I think this Maganel, he's going to get it filled. To get the rest of these forces pushing forward, he's going to lose the traction trebuchet. Now got the Maganel put on the field. Finds a bad volley there. He still has a single outpost here for the Yalm network. Couple of batteries being put out by the Mongol player. He uses arrow. The arrow will be very important for these crossbows to improve their reload rate. The Maganel needs to start hitting these crossbows. Keshiks are going down. Right there. The extra damage from the Pearl Tide really helping out the Maganel. Magenta Springall does go down. A couple more batteries push way forward, hitting the White Tower. And the Khan, I don't think he fired his arrow in time. Magenta's siege works is now starting to go down. He also has less civilian works on the field. And you have inherently less income. He does not gotten any improved income. And the English farms will really be paying out. Oh. And the game ended? Huh. Oh, that's the end of the replay. I think the Mongol player lost. Let's take a quick look and see how the replay ended. Let's see, it was High View, right? Not that one. What's the name of that? There's a hill and dale? There was this one here. It says victory, so looks like the Mongol player did. Results pending. Maybe on a sync error. Maybe the game crashed. Synced aired out. Either way, this is Anakin saying thank you for watching and on to next replay.